League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on Esports.
For H2K and Larson, definitely an exciting pick to see Perks back on.
Possibility of the Swain Trundle bottom lane here because Malphite is the pick from Smitty. Very cautious if you're G2. Yanko's going to be the one to step up, the never move, pull back, and Yanko splashes away, but there's no place to go. First blood to H2K.
Yankos once again. Yankos, but we've got to keep our eyes on this bot lane action.
Which is going to be able to get the suppression onto Promise Q. Here comes the never move in the Vision of Empire as well. Yana having to run away. Promise Q just trying to trade in. But Sheriff maybe overstepped here because Yankos is on his way down as well. And now G2 will capitalize in the bottom lane.
So while Yankos can't find kills in the top lane, he can steal a couple in the bottom. After seeing a couple of opportunities, Perks now needs to be careful.
So be very cautious because Larson's on his way as well, but Perks can always just jump across the wall, end of the line. Back onto Cadril! Holy hell, that was a lot of damage. Perks is going to pay for it with his life. He'll get taken out with a Hemo Plague. Larson answers with a kill, but Perks shows exactly what he can do.
Ooh, well
because of roams like this, he is able just to join the fight with the Weaver's Wall. Larson and Cadril versus Perks and Yankos. H2K versus G2, and it's G2 who are winning. Larson getting chased out by Wadid and Hyanan as well. Gobbled up into the belly. That kind of tasted good, but it tastes good on the tongue of Perks. 2 kills to him.
So typically you don't expect
these fights around the buffs. That's what they've been doing. They've been catching Cadril out when he goes for his buffs, when he goes for any control of his own jungle. And Perks just goes in for the chase. Cadril answers with some damage, but Yankos comes in to secure that kill.
So note how Perks pushes in mid.
The bottom side is a 5-man squad.
So they started top, they took down mid, and now they can just use their numbers to lock down bot lane.
Weaver's Wall, no flash on Promise Q, and Yankos and the crew come in to say hello. They force Sheriff from Promise Q back. Smitty J has the unstoppable force. Perhaps this is the fight that H2K wanted, but they cannot quite find the engage, and this will be the third tower of the game for G2.
Very clean map movements hit from
G2.
Perks
Straight onto the base of Cadril, even chases him, the ignite! Tick, tick, boom! Perks gets Cadril!
Forced to retreat. Now, while they didn't find any kills, they found another tower, but look at Smitty J. It looks like that he's gonna die.
No, unstoppable force into the root. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you were right. Yeah, he's gonna die. That was well predicted, Vedius.
Yeah, it wasn't hard. I played enough LeBlanc to know when someone going down. G2, speaking of kills, currently 8-2 in their favor right now. Finally secured themselves the Mountain Drake. Baron spawns in about, so we'll be more than happy to punish later on. Here comes the Ash Arrow.
Weaver's Wall hits onto Smitty J. Flash from Sheriff as well. Still the unstoppable force is available from Smitty here. If they want to try and turn it back around, he's knocked in. There's the unstoppable force, but they don't quite have the damage to follow up. Teleport coming in from Wonder to join the back of this fight. Sheriff on the chase, exhausted straight away. Cadril there. Larson looking for the flank. H2K have to do something right now because Perks is playing the Magician and trying to make Promise Q disappear. There's Wonder with the Gnar into the wall. Larson, Hemo Plague only on one. Wonder will fall as well, but Perks jumps in once again. Cadril, goodbye, my son. Perks is unstoppable.
G2 find themselves 3 quick kills onto H2K. Yankos do get very low, and then with the TP in from Wonder, Larson's still not in this fight. More than enough damage from...
To a 10,000 gold lead, Betty. It's a very convincing performance here from G2. H2K trying to make a pick. They'll find one. It's Yankos. He will be the one to fall for G2. The chase is still on here. Arrow only connects onto the backline. Smitty J can rejoin the fight, of course, with the unstoppable force. Perks trying to flank, but Hyanan is pulled back. Perks gets onto Smitty J, but that's not the target you want. Has to jump across the wall, and H2K have found some semblance of hope in this game.
Now the jungler is...
That will go to G2. Perks probably not going to be able to get in range for this steal. 4,000 HP left on that Baron. Here comes Perks with Did there as well. 2,000 HP. Perks, can you be the man? Can you be the idol for your team? Does not want to go in for the fight. H2K get the Baron. Wonder still has the flank here. Needs to build up some more rage. Perks onto the backline. Smitty J's the one he catches out now. Wonder running for the hills up towards the top side of this jungle. H2K should just reset here. They do not want to take this fight.
This is just giving Wonder all the freedom to split push.
2 towers though. 2 towers now for H2K. Promise Q's dead, but they've got 2 towers, and that's the important thing for H2K here. Smitty J, oh, he goes in with the unstoppable force. Perks dodges away from it, and now Smitty J's not in the best of spots to chase. Larson looking for a flank here, can't quite connect. Wonder still pushing in the bottom lane. Look at this from Smitty J, he's forcing Perks away. Could have gone for the flash into the Q, which is cool.
Doesn't matter.
Seismic shot. Smitty J gets to the right side of it, but Yankos going to try and force him away. Oh, Perks dodging. Smitty J, too good. Yankos has no mana, but Perks has the chains, and those will send Smitty J to the ether.
Oh! Perks Perks gets the kill, Ignite used, Flash also used. H2K are looking for. Can they find that big wombo combo team fight?
All of the ultimates are available. Watch Smitty J. He's the initiation. He's the man that has to start this fight for H2K. The inhibitor down now, and H2K back off towards their Nexus towers. Jankos a little bit overextended. Banshee's popped. But with the super minions pushing in.
Just a reminder, as I do believe we have not said it so far, H2K are in fact locked out of playoffs. H2K split apart.
He's helping pull H2K around the map as well. Inhibitor down in the mid lane. Perks jumps in towards Cadrel, but takes a collateral damage to the face. He's having to run away from this. Cadrel flashes in, and Perks is down. No damage he can do now, as H2K can look for the chase. All they need is Smitty J to engage, but somehow G2 still able to retreat. Larson continues this chase.
So this is a crucial pick for H2K because Baron spawns in 20 seconds.
Oh, Larson flashes in onto Hyanan, but the block on the Hemo Plague. There it comes out. Hyanan pulled back. H2K forcing the fight in a 4v3 at the moment. Sheriff's onto the backline as well. Jankos has to flash away. Wonder in the midst of them all trying to build up that Mega Gnar. He gets one. Goes golden as the unstoppable force comes out. Flashes the wall. Gets towards Mega. Looking for the Gnar into the wall. He's going to hit it only onto one as Larson gets into the Sanguine Pool just in time. Cannot quite take Sheriff. He survives, and Cadrel gets the chase onto Jankos here as well. No red buff on Cadrel, so he won't be able to slow Jankos, and Jankos will
secure themselves their second Baron of the game.
This is the moment for Perks to prove he belongs amongst the best EU mid lane.
Oh my god!
G2 Perks steals the Baron!
I cannot believe he's set in their late game team fighting. So we'll see if they can pull it off against G2, see if they can cause the upset once again.
Was the inhibitor going down in the bottom lane to Wonder in that split push. 3 members of G2 up towards this top side. Ammo was just used by Hyanan as the fight continues to push in. Smitty J does have ultimate if he wants to jump in, but Perks and Wonder have the flank now. Wonder building up that Rage Bar once again. Looking for the Mega Gnar. One Nexus tower down. It's the slow grind for G2 here. All they need to do is use this Baron to push in the waves. And H2K will have to force a fight at some point.
G2 just want to play as split up as possible. There's the risk of Hyanan getting engaged on, but that's where you can see the positioning of Wadid.
Oh, unstoppable force, that's onto 2, but Wonder and Perks are on the Nexus, and H2K do not realize it. G2 are going to sneak the back door in here. Wonder, Perks, and Jankos, the triumphant trio, take down the Nexus.
It was all part of the plan. The bait was laid up towards the top lane. Hyanan and Wadid saying, engage, engage. And Perks and Wonder immediately took that opportunity to run towards the Nexus and secure the win. A little bit shaky. We talked about how for G2, you wanted to look confident, you wanted to look clean coming into your game against Fnatic. And for the vast majority of this game, it was that. But a couple of individual missteps. Jankos is level 1. The face check into H2K's jungle, giving away that Baron to H2K. The late game where Perks ends up getting caught out. Not what could have been massive, didn't result in massive deficits, but small individual misplays there from G2. A lot of what we saw last week in their game versus Schalke, and they're going to need to be on top form going into their game versus Fnatic tomorrow.
Big game for them tomorrow. H2K on the other...